Let's go ahead and solve problem homework exercise number 3 from section 8.7. It states the price of a home is $200,000. The bank requires a down payment of 15%. The buyers offer two mortgages, 15-year at 7.5 or 30-year at 7.5. Calculate the amount of interest paid for each option. How much does a buyer save in interest with the 15-year option? So obviously we're going to save money with the 15-year option because it's less time. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is find the monthly payment for a 15-year option. Again, instead of using the formula, we can easily get the monthly payment by using bankrate.com. Okay, now you need three things. You need the amount of the mortgage. Now notice the price is $200,000, but it's a 15% down payment. So 15% of $200,000 is actually, do it on your calculator if you want, is $30,000. So 200,000 minus 30,000 is equal to 170,000. That's the amount of mortgage. And again, this one is going to be 15 years, and it's at 7.5%. So 170,000, 15 years at 7.5%. So we'll go to bankrate.com and we'll get the correct down payment. Okay, so again, if you're not there, open up the website bankrate.com. Okay, once it opens, oops, let's try that again. Okay, and then just go across the top and you see Bankrate Home Rates Calculators. Click on Calculators. Scroll down a bit to a mortgage calculator, and the first one there, click on there to the left, mortgage calculator. And you enter the mortgage amount, which we said was $170,000 after we take away the down payment. And the first one is, we're doing it for 15 years, and the rate is 7.5%. Okay, and then once you put in those three things, the mortgage amount, the number of years, and the rate as a percent, go ahead and click Calculate right below. And you get a monthly payment, $1,575.92. So rounded to the nearest dollar, I believe, is going to be 1,576. Okay, there's the monthly payment right there. So now let's go back to the problem. The monthly payment is, yes, to the nearest dollar, round off, 1,576. Okay? And now the 30-year loan, okay? The 30-year loan is going to be the same numbers except what? Same price, the same mortgage rate, right? But instead of 15 years, 30 years. So again, we'll go back to bankrate.com. The price is still $170. This time it is 30 years, okay, which they automatically did in the correct number of months, and it's still 7.5%. Okay, so that's correct. And then we're going to go ahead and click Calculate right below. And the monthly payment is $1,188.66. Rounded to the nearest dollar will be $1,189. All right. MyMathLab asks rounded to the nearest dollar. So we'll go back to the problem. And we go ahead and put in 1,189, which is the correct answer. Now, calculate the total interest, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll calculate the total amount of money both spent after the down payment, because the down payment is the same, so we don't need to include that. Okay, how much did they spend for the 15-year option? They spent $1,576, 12 times a year, right, for 15 years. Okay, so we'll do that. For the 30-year option, it's going to be what? $1,189 times 12 times a year, but it's going to be times 30. Okay, so we'll be both of those values, and then we'll subtract the 30-year minus the 15 to get the how much the buyer saved, right? Well, to find the difference. Okay, so what did the buyer spend after the down payment? For the 15-year option, as we just stated, spent monthly payment $1,576 times 15 times 12 months a year, then times 15 years, and the total is $283,680. The 30-year option, the monthly payment was $1,189 times 12, because they monthly payments 12 months a year, times this time 30, because it's a 30 years, and we got $428,040. So now we're going to take the amount spent for the 30-year option, $428,040, minus the amount spent for the 15-year option, $283,680, and we find the difference is $144,360, which would be how much the buyer would save in the 15-year option. So you can see the amount of savings was very significant, $144,360. So it's a lot better to take a 15-year loan if you can afford the extra payment. Now again, they had to pay almost an extra $400 a month, but by doing so, they saved over $144,000. Very good. We're going to go ahead and stop this session here. If you have any questions on homework exercise number 3, send me an email at tsquares@hodges.edu or call me at 239-938-7805. Thank you.